everyone, welcome back to Teacup Tarot. My name is Reya, and in today's video we are going to be taking a look at what can you expect in your life over the next 3 months from whenever you see this. Now, when it comes to your choice, you can choose according to the feathers, the images, or one of these hearts, whichever speaks to you the most. And if more than one pile calls to you, it's absolutely okay to pick two. It just means that you need to receive more messages or guidance when it comes to your future. I will give you some time when it comes to your selection, and then we start with pile 1. Hello, and if you've decided to pick the very first pile, then let's take a look at what's in front of you for the upcoming 3 months. Alright, we shall start with your tarot. From your tarot, you have Page of Pentacles, you have 2 of Cups, 10 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, and you have the 4 of Wands. So, okay, I feel like it's a very interesting mix for you the next 3 months, You are in the next 3 months going to be learning so much that it's probably something that you've not learned before. So there is a possibility you may get into a new area of knowledge. You may be looking into something just out of curiosity, but then get deeper into it. It's almost like you're preparing for some kind of a journey in the next 3 months. You have the right mix, you have the curiosity of mind, you have what it takes to go on any journeys, and I feel like it's going to be a good period for you when it comes to your life. I feel like money wise also, you guys are going to be good, but sometimes you may make certain impulse purchases. I feel like there's a new person entering your life. Now, this could be in the nature of friendship or in the form of a relationship, romantic relationship. And if this happens to be a romantic partner, things could go a long way for you. Like in a very quick amount of time, you may get to know each other. You may get into like some kind of commitment or a friendship or just a learning experience. Okay, that is what is coming through. But work-wise, I feel like you're going to be really getting things together. You are putting your heart and soul into your work. Just be careful not to take up too much responsibilities, too much burdens. If you feel like there is a bit that you cannot do, please make sure to postpone it or give it up is what I'm picking up here if you want to, because otherwise, if you try to do everything together, it may not work for you in your favor. See, one thing, however, I do want to tell you is you're very, very playing to your comfort zone. Although you are, very much in this learning journey, it's like there's still a part of you which is like, okay, I want to hold on to the things that I have now. I've built so much for myself. I've built security for myself. I've built a comfortable life for myself. So I don't want to risk that is what is coming forth for you in the upcoming 3 months. But look, there is a possibility of something much better than you currently have. So don't be afraid of, making some new beginnings, or don't be afraid of going and taking certain risks, because I feel like those risks will pay on for you a lot in the long term. There is also a celebration coming for you. Yeah, celebration where maybe you are celebrated or somebody else is being celebrated, but it's a happy occasion. Maybe in your family, maybe in your friend circle, or in your life. We'll look at that into details, as we move ahead. I'm just going to place this here because there are a lot of other cards coming. Okay then. Alright, so there's an achievement coming for you. So I feel like, the celebration that may be coming in, it may be about something that you achieve. Now, this could be work-wise. See, I also see you guys attending important events, especially those, black tie kind of events, or where you have to like get into that formal dining. So all of that, that formality is a lot. So I really feel like this could be graduation, this could be promotion, this could be you getting to the next level when it comes to things. But definitely an achievement awaits you and you will be celebrated. Now, on a spiritual level, I feel like you're sort of getting into that learner mode once again. But it's like you're learning to become something better. It's almost like you're learning to get into a higher role when it comes to your life. Yeah. See, I'll tell you this, your intuitive power is also going to be growing tremendously. Yeah. So spiritually, it's a very enriching time for you. Yeah, I feel like you'll also shed certain old skins and take up new ones when it comes to your spirituality. Now, one thing, however, I need to tell you, there is a possibility where you'll try to do everything together, or you will be like, look, I can handle myself, I can handle my work, I can handle my home, I can take care of anything and everything. I'm not doubting your capacity here, but if you feel like you're drowning with responsibilities, with certain things, maybe emotions as well, don't be afraid to reach out, because sometimes what happens is, our pride stops us from reaching out. So if you ever feel like you need help, please make sure to do that and accept the support when it is offered. Look at that, sacred union. So as I told you, there are unions coming for you. Now this could be partnerships, like a business partnership or like a romantic partnership, which will sort of go the long way very, very quickly. Come to the edge, you've got to take a risk with something. See, I feel like, the life that you've lived so far has sort of been a little bit sheltered, but now you've come at an edge. And at this point of time, you've got to make a decision. Do you want to jump or do you want to play it safe? See, I'm not blaming you for either thing. If you feel like you're comfortable, you can continue at all point, but then you have to think, what if that future thing is better for me? Okay, that's something that you need to decide for yourself, because I feel like it's going to be your choice which direction to go in the future. Now walk in the beauty. I feel like, you'll open yourself to the marvels of the world. So it's not going to be your work life all the time. It's not going to be, about other people all the time. It's like you're sort of growing as a human being. You're learning to take things easy, and you're also coming into your true skin. I feel like for a couple of you, Saturn may play an important role when it comes to life. Yeah, so that's something that you may need to address. Now, angel message for you is be discerning. So when it comes to anything that you're doing in your life, always make sure you think things through. Think carefully. Don't do something impulsively. Yeah, impulsiveness may not work for you in your favor. So be careful about that in your life. And shine, there's some good news coming your way. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be the biggest blessing of your lifetime. Like you'll really sort of enjoy this, and I feel like you're really going to be blessed when it comes to the next phase of your life. I'm going to just shuffle on camera quickly. Let's see what more messages I have. Your tea leaf cards as well. Renew. Nature continuously renews itself year after year. So basically, the lesson for you is learn from nature. Try to reinvent yourself in the next phase. Next 3 months, that is. Yeah. Try to do something different. Try new hobbies. Try new physical, appearances, like the makeovers. Change the way you dress. Change the way you look. Change your life. I feel like that's something that you need to do. Risk, exactly. Learn to grow wherever you are planted. See, sometimes what happens is, we are just very afraid, and that stops us from taking that risk. Of course, I'm not a person to judge you on what you want, but if you feel like you want to do that, maybe say yes to that adventure. Transform, emerge with beauty and grace from your cocoon. Now this is a clear message, The thing with you is, so far you've been in a cocoon where you've gotten too comfortable with yourself, and the next 3 months will urge you to get out of that cocoon and to come to the edge and maybe take that step into the unknown. Maybe the unknown is going to be glorious for you. Origins, remember your roots. So I feel like, your relationships are going to be very important, especially relationships that sort of come from your ancestors. This could be, your family members, like this could be grandparents, your parents, so your roots, That is something that you need to stay connected to. That's the message. Woods. Be like the woods, calm, soothing, mysterious, and full of life. Okay, so you've got to learn from the woods, the forest energy, the creatures of the forest. See, when we think about the woods, the forest, the water, it just soothes our soul, right? Because I feel like that is what you're being called to naturally, to go in that direction and to have a full life, okay? To just have that full life is what I'm here to tell you in the upcoming 3 months. Let's take your tea leaf cards and see what you need to know there. Love. Okay, love is definitely coming into your life. I feel like it's going to be romantic love. Financial gain, usually coming from something that you've did in the past. So money is definitely coming in, and it's coming in out of something you've done in the past. Readings or relationship with a younger man. There's a younger man who's going to be involved in your life. Sunrise. Once again, the sun is shining for you guys. So it's going to be a fresh start for you. The upcoming 3 months. New ventures are going to be there. You're going to be having new creative ideas. It's going to be good, guys. Stepping into a new experience. The energy is new. It's like the universe is telling you, look, you've been too comfortable so far. Try something different. Step into unknown. Okay? Learn from Queen Elsa. Seek out information that will help you. So if you feel like anytime in the next 3 months, you don't have certain information, seek out that information. In need of help, assistance, and guidance. So should you ever need help or assistance, reach out. And if somebody is reaching out to you for asking for help them out. And romance, celebration, and party. I'm going to end there for your tea leaves. So there's going to be some kind of party, some celebration as we've mentioned already. And I will give you your letters and numbers. 25, you have E, T, D, V, 24, R, 20, 30, S, and you have A. Yeah, but overall this is what I have for you for the upcoming 3 months, and as I wrap this up, I'll leave you with my best wishes. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, and if you selected pile 2, let's take a look at what's in store for you for the upcoming 3 months. All right then. You have the Magician, Queen of Cups. You have Wheel of Fortune, Hanged Man, and you have the Chariot. All right, let me just tell you this, you guys are on a roll. The good times for you, they've begun. It's officially your time for you. Because what will happen is, a lot of things that you will accomplish in your life will be self-directed. So if you have any goals for yourself for the upcoming 3 months, you'll end up meeting the goals. If you've decided something for yourself, God willing, those things will happen for you. And it's almost like destiny is smiling down at you. Yeah, please make sure for the upcoming 3 months, you maintain some kind of vision board and see how much of those dreams came true for you. And please make a new one. Okay, that's a specific message that I'm really picking up here. I feel like emotionally also, you're going to become a person who's very kind, who's very compassionate, more than you actually are. Can you believe it? But also, you're going to be a little bit more sensitive sometimes. So if somebody says something, it is likely to hurt your feelings, but it will never stop you from being yourself. Yeah, you'll continuously put yourself out there. You may also sort of get into things that make you useful. If somebody needs your help, you will rush to their help and aid them in whatever it is. I feel like success is really going to be yours, God willing, in the upcoming 3 months. The Wheel of Fortune are really turning for you. Yeah, they're going to be successful completion of exams. They're going to be successfully completing projects. Whatever new you get into, it's going to be having a blessed beginning, God willing. Okay, that's something. However, I feel like the way you approach situations, the way you look at circumstances, Even the way you look at people is really changing, and spiritually especially, this is going to be an especially important period in your life where you'll make a lot of progress if you give time to it. However, your life is going to be busy, much busy than it was in the past, because things are really speeding up for you. There may be travel involved. In fact, travel relating to both work and pleasure is there. For some of you, I also see you like going on holidays with family, with friends, and living your best life, because at the best there is balance involved when it comes to your life. Your reading is almost like a one big blessing, touch wood. Let's see. Oh, you have the double message, manifestation. Manifestation is there. You can have whatever it is that you want in your life if you put your heart and soul into it. Yeah, so manifest, put into your desires, talk to the universe, talk to your creator, because he's clearly listening to you. However, one message that the angels are getting for you is you've got to honor the cycles of life. See what is going to happen, certain chapters of your life are going to be done and dusted, and a new cycle will begin for you. So you need to constantly be in that understanding that things happen, things shift, and you need to be willing to let your past be in the past and make a new and brand new beginning for yourself in the future. Now, your spiritual teacher is going to be having a very important role to play in your life. You're going to be learning a lot. Now, this could also mean learning from spiritual teachers, from spiritual books especially. For me especially, this has been my Jesus card continuously. So, whichever spiritual teacher speaks to, if it is Prophet Mohammed, peace be upon him, then it's going to be that. Or even a living master, if you have one, then it's about you being taught something by a teacher for you in the upcoming time. Ancestry. Your roots are going to be very important for you, pile 2. Yeah, if you can honor your ancestors in certain ways, please make sure you do that. But you need to know that your ancestors are with you, blessing you every step of the way, and you need to continue the legacy forward to the next generations is what is coming through. Yeah, you're very blessed is what I feel. Especially your ancestors from the other realm, I feel like they're blessing you already. Be careful about repeating certain patterns though. Sometimes what happens is we get into certain loops. We, get and make certain mistakes again and again. So please make sure you get out of that and sort of do better. Also shift your perception a little bit. So maybe for you what happens is, you have a negative pattern of thinking, especially about the cycles, especially about things that happened in the past. So there's no point living in the past. You can always move forward. Yeah, maybe that's something we have to learn together. Imagine, you've got to dream a lot for yourself. Dream a lot and make sure your dreams are pretty wild, okay? Now this is also telling me, pay attention to your dreams, because maybe your dreams will have prophetic messages in them. Yeah, but imagine, dream, I feel like that is going to be huge for you, especially because that water energy for you is very strong. So for you, water placements may be important when it comes to your horoscope. There's increase in your status for you in the upcoming time. So financially, you will come into money. In fact, there is a possibility you may purchase a property or sort of upgrade your property. Now, there's something associated with home here. This could just be something as simple as redecoration, doing something different. Your ancestral home will also have an important role to play when it comes to your house. Okay, so just keep that in mind. You are strong beyond measure. See, once again, it's almost like, you're being taught to lead. Yeah, it's like you're carrying this lamp and people will follow you. So you've got to step into your own power. Yeah, it's like you're really coming to be yourself in the next 3 months. It's an important period for you guys. So, just keep that in mind, please. Reconnect. Secrets lurk in the captive shadows deep in the woods. So, the thing with you is you've got to reconnect with certain people. People from your past. Okay, maybe there's something that you need to learn. some secret maybe. Yeah, so family secrets once again is what I'm picking up. But reconnection is important. Time. Embrace in the dewdrops of life before they disappear with the morning sun. So once again, it's like you've got to make the most of time. Yeah, it's very, very important. Learn. Okay. Take a lesson from the owls, deeply observe the night, and you'll become a little wiser in the day. So I feel like, especially the nights are going to be very important to you. So if you guys are students, maybe, instead of like studying in the morning, study at night. If you have important projects to work in, study at night. Yeah, complete your projects at night, because I feel like that's going to be a good time for you. Opportunities unfurl like a fern even without warm sunlight. So you've got to make the most of opportunities. If an opportunity comes to you, act. And divine time is now. Okay, your divine time, that's really coming through. Retreat. Spoil yourself in the morning mist. Breathe in nature's sweet secrets. So it's also about taking breaks, occasional breaks for yourself, just to make sure that you're good and your energy is back. Remember, especially when you're sensitive and you feel like you don't have much to give because you are a chronic giver, as I know you guys pile too. In that case, retreat to take care of yourself and dance. Now, if there's anybody out here who loves to dance, please do that. Exercise routines around dance could also be great. You have Zumba or aerobics, maybe if that speaks to you, get into that. But just make sure you dance. Do something that makes your soul happy. Because, in the journey of life, making yourself happy, your soul happy is also important. Let's take a look at your tea leaf cards. Time to act. For some things, it's time to act. You've got to take action, especially around opportunities. Good fortune. So it's going to be a very fortunate period for you. A caterpillar, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. You've got to change when it comes to something, especially looking at the past. If there's something stopping you from living your best life, it's your sort of an attachment to the past. It's like great worry over nothing. So don't worry so much. You guys are probably getting anxious is what I'm hearing. So, don't do that. Birth or conception of a child or enterprise. There may be sort of a birth of a child, maybe or an enterprise. A dealings relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. So relationship with a woman is going to be important. You'll receive a gift. A certain gift is coming your way. I'm going to give you a couple of more. Passion. Do something that you're passionate about. Okay? Do something you're passionate about. I have two, I believe. Family matters. So there are going to be some issues around your family. Certain family matters. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. So don't ever lower your standards with regards to anything. With regards to the opportunities, wait till you're satisfied is the message. Your letters and numbers. Okay. This horse is chasing you literally. Oh, you have the seahorse as well. So family is going to be important. Okay. Family, home, ancestors once again. Okay. There may be something around it. G E R 25 77 5 27 A U EU, maybe traveling to Europe, some of you. S P, you have T. I think you have reap. Reaping the fruits of your labor is what I'm really picking up. L. And be real, okay? Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself in the future. Oh, and you have number 6, and you have T. Yeah, so once again, let me remind you, if you feel like you need a break sometimes, don't ever forget to take the break. Yeah, overall, this is what I have for you. As always, as I wrap this up, I'm going to leave you with my best wishes. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey guys, and if you've selected PAL 3, let's take a look at what's in store for you for the upcoming 3 months. There's a lot that we have. Strength, High Priestess, Temperance, Death. Oh my god, you guys, literally, you have the entire thing in major arcana. So I'm going to tell you this right away. The next 3 months are probably going to be the most important period of your entire life. Okay, entire life. That's what I'm here to tell you. And the thing with you is, you're becoming very, very strong in this period. You're building up yourself to be somebody who's like, who nothing can get at. Okay, no obstacle can defeat you, God willing, if He's with you. And it's like, you're like, I've got this. Whatever life wants to send my way, life is welcome. And along with that, your intuition is going to be very, very strong. And certain steps that you're going to be taking in your life, they're going to be more guided than you with your intuition than with your rational mind. And what will happen is, it will work for you. Yeah, please make sure, however, you keep certain secrets. Don't be an open book to people around you, because one thing, it's not nice to tell people everything about you, and second, it'll be better for you, because otherwise what happens, the evil eye, that's absolutely real. So be a little bit careful out there. There's also beautiful kind of a balance coming in your life. Okay, it's like when to take care of what, and you'll do that very, very well. However, I feel like you need to be careful about repeating certain patterns in your life, repeating certain mistakes. Now, this could also be like, you are involved in something again and again, addictions of sorts. This could be online shopping, certain addictions, if whatever these are, I feel like that may be an issue for you slightly. But a major change is coming in your life in the upcoming 3 months, and this change will change your life, to the better, especially in financial matters, especially when it comes to your home matters. Because what will happen is, things will get easy for you, God willing, in the upcoming time. And it's like, you are like yourself, you can do what you want, you can be who you want to. Money is not a problem. In fact, you're going to be having more money to spend on things that you want to spend on. Okay, you're likely going to be spending a lot of money on luxury, especially, is what is coming through. It's a great period for you, but a period of change as well. New direction your life is taking. Let's look at more. Clear the air. However, be a little bit careful about certain misunderstandings and certain fights. See what happens, when a person decides that it's time for them to live their best life, to put themselves first, certain, ups and downs are likely. So please make sure to avoid it if possible, and if not, to deal with it effectively. Spiritually also, it's a very important time period for you. Also, there is a possibility you may visit a place of spiritual importance, a pilgrimage of sorts, because that may be happening for you in the upcoming time. Wow. Marriage is on the cards for a couple of you, and especially this is like with a soulmate. And sudden, okay, this like you were not planning it, but it's like happening for you when it comes to your life. Now, soulmates are of all kind. Let me also tell you this. So, that may be also a possibility, depending on whether you're married or not, commitment or not. Yeah, but it's like either way, the soulmate energy. Your friendships are also going to be important to you, and relationships being strengthened, that is also something for you. Yeah, however, please make sure to not have relationships that are codependent. Be a little careful there. And once again, because you have the card of attachments, You've got to give each other space, whether this is in family, whether this is in friendship or romantic relationships. Because I feel like, don't be obsessed about something, and especially about money, don't worry. Yeah, you're going to be fine. Synchronicity, things are happening magically for you. Honestly, this is what I was picking up, especially since your entire lineup turned up to be major arcana. So what will happen is, people will turn up into your life unexpected. This could be friends, this could be soulmates, this could be people you meet for the first time but who sort of become very important to you. Yeah. And also I feel like, you're going to be guided when it comes to the spiritual world. You're going to be getting a lot of inspired messages. Of course, you had the high priestess as well, especially around the moon phases for you. So please make sure, if you can, use a moon journal to document how things work with you, your own emotions, because what will happen is, it will help you get a better understanding of yourself, and especially, manifesting with the phases of the moon. That may be very, very helpful. If I can't find, I'll leave a link to, the moon journal that I personally use, and you can do that too. Cooperate. See, once again, instead of having conflicts, cooperate. Yeah. And what happens is, see, look, the world is in a state that, there's just a lot happening. So you need to contribute more positively. You need to be a force of good for the world, for your family, and overall. Yeah. So do that. And trust, it's going to be a new journey for you. Yeah, change is coming, as I mentioned. You've also got to be a lot more trusting. If you feel like you need to go in a specific direction, go there. If you feel like, okay, this is destined, you've got to go in that direction. Yeah, whatever it is, have more faith is the message for you. I'm going to take some messages from the universe before we jump into your tea leaf cards. Grounded. Keep to your roots and stand taller than the trees. So you've got to take care of the basics, okay? You've got to take care of the basics, and no matter what, please stay grounded. No matter how much money comes to you, no matter how much success you get, always remain grounded. Yeah? And patience. Everything can be accomplished at nature's pace. See what will happen, in the upcoming 3 months. You may want things to progress very rapidly. However, the universe is like, hold on, wait a second. I'm giving you something much better. So patience may be something that you need to put into. Adventure. Live wild and free. So don't restrict yourself. Don't sort of get into patterns. Once again, travel, enjoy your life, be adventurous. Light. Look into the space between the trees for answers. So when it comes to you guys, I feel like sometimes you have a tendency of thinking very negatively. So when you get into that negative mindset, please make sure to think positive. Kindness. Take respite by a pond and be kind to yourself and others. Once again, the message of cooperation. Instead of fights, instead of disagreements, be the kind of person, if you can be. I know when, people are angry, it's very difficult. I struggle with it myself, trust me. But let's try together. Idle hours. Take some time out to lie on the emerald grass. Yes. Take some time off to do things that you enjoy. Go to the spa, go to the salon, or just rest. Okay? But give yourself that break. It's very, very important. The night, find comfort in the night where the world switches off and the stars burn bright. So especially, night may be a very important time for you. Yeah, and you may want to check out pile 2, because I feel like, there are certain messages about the night with pile 2 as well. Last one, teach. Inspire others and let nature be your greatest teacher. So you've got to teach and learn yourself. You have a dual role to play in the upcoming time. Now, marriage, alright. Marriage is on the cards. Soulmates, quick marriage, getting married very quickly. Good luck. Yeah. So luck is definitely, when it comes to you, it's favoring you. Get back to the basics. You've got to get back to the basics. Again, you had the message of being grounded. Don't lose your connection to your roots. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business matters. You've got to be shrewd in business, and especially when it comes to your career. Yeah, what you do, keep it to yourself, as I mentioned before. Excitement, something exciting is going to be happening to you. Pay attention to your health. Once again, idle out. Don't be busy all the time, because there is a chance that you're going to be. Make time for nothing. Okay. Okay. 31 L G O. Number 4 H P. 28 T. 66 S. 5 25 27 1 R S E. Look, you have the message of rest. Yeah, so you really need to do that. You've got to take care of yourself. And you have E. Yeah, but overall this is what I have for you for the upcoming 3 months. And as I wrap this up, I'm going to leave you with my best wishes. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, and if you selected pile 4, first of all, you guys are here after a long time if you're in pile 4, because it's been a while I've included 4 piles in any reading. Hermit, the World, Justice, 7 of Swords, and you have the Ace of Cups. So basically for you guys, in the upcoming time, it's an end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. But remember this, whatever is happening for you, whatever is going to be happening, it's going to be very, very blessed, because for you, the end of the cycle has been very successful. You've learned the lesson that you're supposed to, you've achieved what you had to, and it's like you're going to be good. For you guys, in the upcoming time, I feel like you need to get into a new journey of your life, and you've got to prepare for that journey. That is the message I'm getting here. Because whatever you need to do next, you've got to go in search of it. You are like the seeker in so many ways. Yeah. And you've got to do this alone. If you are the kind of people you're always with others, you depend on others, the next part of your journey, it's you yourself, because honestly, you don't need support. Yeah. When you need it, or, whenever the support is supposed to come to you, it will. But it's like whatever needs to be coming, you've got to look for it. You've got to do a lot of research in the upcoming point. And it's like, it's going to make you very, very wise. You're coming into a wiser being in the upcoming time. I also feel like, you're going to be getting your due in the upcoming time, especially the upcoming 3 months, okay? For some of you, you may also get into legal formalities, completing of certain documents, taking care of things that are very, very necessary, but that is there. Just make sure when it comes to your life in the future, don't take shortcuts. If you feel like, okay, if I just go this way, it'll save me time, it'll save me effort, do the work. Take care of the basics, because if you do the work right now, whatever you're supposed to, you will get results beyond your wildest imagination. So don't be like, see the way it is if you're preparing for a presentation. It's like, look, if I do this, I'll get away with it. Yeah, don't do that. Don't put in the 60% and then expect 100%, because that's not the way it works. You guys, you're meant for big things. Okay, so don't sort of settle is also what I'm picking up. However, I feel like in the upcoming time, your heart is going to be opening up to newer experiences. I also feel like in the upcoming time you're going to be meeting new people. People who are sort of an authority is also what I'm getting here, who will be of aid and assistance to you. So this may be somebody who's working in your field, who is a lot more senior to you, or who can be of help. Yeah, who can probably connect you to people who are better equipped to help you. That is also what I'm getting here. When it comes to, I also feel like you're going to be world travelers. And I'm not just saying this for the next 3 months. I feel like from here on, the journey that you start, it's going to be taking you around the world. For some of you, relocation overseas is also possible. And then, of course, visas and letters around it, foreign education, education in the city, all of these are going to be very, very important for you. For some of you, you're probably going to be visiting areas or living in areas that you've not lived before. Especially this can be close to a water body for a couple of you. I also feel like when it comes to the help in your life, it'll come out of nowhere. It's like the universe is helping you out in the next phase of your life. And it's going to make you very strong. It's going to make you very powerful. Personist position yourself is what is coming through. You've just got to make sure that you maintain your ground in the upcoming time. You've got to be bullheaded when it comes to certain things. So please make sure in the upcoming 3-year period, and I'm really talking about the 3-year period. I know this is a 3 months reading, but starting from the 3 months to the 3-year period, whatever you set your mind to, don't change your focus. Put in the hard work. You may need to be a little bit more patient than usual, but your hard work will pay off. And remember, at all point of time, you are the leader. You are the seeker. Yeah? So seek all the answers that you can get. Forgiveness. This either somebody that you need to forgive or you need to ask for forgiveness. Because remember, it's a time of growth as a human being for you as well. So even without asking, sometimes give the forgiveness. I'm not asking you to maintain those relationships in the future, but forgive for yourself and your own well-being. And open yourself up, guys. When it comes to you, the thing is, at least in friendships, open up. Make new friends, connect with people, because that's going to be important for you. Because you need to take care of your needs too, especially of an emotional nature. And I feel like somewhere, you guys have cut yourself off from those emotional connections. Yeah. And remember, the wolf, he's an animal of a pack. At times he needs to be independent, but otherwise he needs his pack. Yeah. The lone wolf dies, but the pack survives. That's a message. Compassion. You've also got to be a little bit more compassionate towards somebody else. Yeah. See, it's very similar, these two things. So be compassionate. Give that compassion. Yeah. Milestone. You're going to be hitting some important milestones. There's a lot. The entire reading, that is what I was picking up. Achievements, success, growth. Almost reaching the number 1 position. Yeah. There's something happening, something good. Community once again. That's what I was telling you. Don't isolate yourself. If you care about people, reach out to them. Or if you feel like, you are alone and you don't really like the people over in your life, make new friends. Okay, make new friends. Be a part of community. Because honestly, that is who you are. It's not like you don't like people. It's like maybe you've not met the right kind of people. And there's going to be a lot of changes in your life. Yeah, getting certain answers, certain celebrations may be happening for you in the upcoming 3 months. A fresh new way of living emerges. Yeah, you're going to be living very differently starting from the next 3 months period to the next 3-year period. Yeah, it's like new you. You'll keep on reinventing yourself time and again. Yeah, it's like some days you become something and then you decide, okay, I'm going to develop further. I'm going to be more authentic. Yeah, and every time you're building something up. See, the thing with you is, you've got to learn something. You've got to learn something. Now, this could be, once again, you had the card of the hermit. Yeah? So, there's something that you need to learn from a wise master, a teacher, or from a coach, whichever way this speaks to you. Yeah? So, learn as much as you can. Because wisdom, You'll need it to become much more wiser than you are. Clearing, make room for growth. So growth is coming. As I was telling you, fresh new of being emerges. You've got to keep making room for growth. So this means clearing energies out from the past and just becoming a new person every few months. That's the vibe for you. You guys are always unique, pile 4. I'm so glad I've gotten down to that again. Surprises under the most ordinary stone is an undisturbed garden. So you're going to be having a lot of surprises coming up in the next 3 months. It's almost like, wow, I was not expecting this. Growth, yeah. The tallest oak tree once started in a seedling. Don't be afraid to start something new. If you want to start something new, remember start. And remember, the tallest oak tree, the magnificence that you can have in your life, it will start small. So you've got to be patient with it. Trust. The robin trusts his wings, not the branch he sits on. Exactly, whatever journey it is, it's a lone journey. You've got to get help if you want to, and should you need it for extra information in areas that you know nothing about. But other than that, more than the branch, trust your wings. Yeah, trust yourself. You can do it. Path. Wander on the path less traveled. What you may find might surprise you. You're going to take a road less taken. Yeah? Do something different. You may be the first one in your family who is going to do this. But yeah. Enjoy the pulsing light of the firefly, but don't hold on too tight. So once again, you're going to be keeping on re-emerging. Yeah, you're going to be different. So don't so much hold on to experiences. Let it go so that you can have new one. And strength. When your roots are deep, you need not fear the storm. So remember, you're going to be very, very strong. So don't be afraid of, starting something different every single time, of being a different human being. Tea leaf, fire, strong emotions, passionate love or hate. So you're going to be having certain very strong emotions about somebody. Either you hate somebody and you really need to forget that person, or you're going to be having strong love. A meeting with a stranger could be important. A new person, a new community as well. Great good fortune. It's a time of great fortune. Key, okay, successful outcome to your problems. So yeah, you're going to be, getting out of your problems. Beware of pride. You may be getting a lot in the upcoming time, a lot of gains are coming your way, but you've got to be a little careful of pride. Climbing towards success. See, that is the thing, every few months you're going to be climbing to the next step. You're growing tremendously. Love, deep affection and caring. A lot of people care for you. And last one, dealings or relationship with a man are going to be important. Your letters and numbers: 28, 24. Oh, let me know, should I continue with my pile 4s? I'll wait for your answers in the comment section. T, Y, 4, O, S, the thing with you is, the chances that you're very set in your ways. And you got to change every few days, so you've got to be a little bit careful about that. A lot of changes are coming your way next 3 months. H, N, U. Yeah, but overall, this is what I have for you, my dear pal 4s. And as I wrap this up, I'm going to leave you with my very, very best wishes. I will see you next time. Bye.